Hi, welcome back. Happy new week. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying informed, but mostly, I hope you're staying hydrated. I'm about to have some tea. But today I'm going to do things a little differently, or this video I'm going to do things a little differently. I had a major breakthrough this week on certain things I was feeling, and I wrote a little something and I wanted to share it. Oh, but before that, okay. This is so beautiful. But I was actually at the store earlier, and like a woman had walked by and was like, oh, it was a black woman. And she was like, oh, here you go, baby, have a flower. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And like, this is when I was literally like thinking like, yeah, like the world is a beautiful place. So when I was literally thinking that, and then I got the flower and I thought that was super beautiful. And what's so amazing about it is like, I am a very much pessimistic person sometimes, where I'm like, oh, what's the point of having flowers because they die so easily, blah, blah, blah. They're dead within a week, da, 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 if you don't take care of them. But like, maybe that's the beauty of it. Maybe because they don't last as long, that's why you should cherish them when you do have them. Who's to say? But yeah, I received the flower and it's beautiful. But anyway, I wanted to share the piece I'd written with you. So, allow me to share the piece for this week's video, and hopefully later I do a little movie analysis. But thank you for coming back to watch my videos. If something resonates with you or something reaches out to you, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Okay. You are not a burden. You are a blessing. So, this is all in the script. This week, I'm doing things a little differently. I had a sudden realization about a feeling I've been struggling with for a long time, and I wanted to share it. As I've said before, I grew up in a typical dysfunctional African household, hearing things like, you're useless, you're worthless, constant arguments about money, and parents who refused to get a divorce because of the social stigma. I could go on and on. After all that, it's no surprise that I became the stereotypical hyper-independent, people-pleasing eldest daughter who must never be a burden to anyone. And I carried that for years. I would accept help reluctantly when I needed it. In fact, I often did the opposite, giving to others even when it would be detrimental to myself, because I believe I had to be more useful, to be more worthy. If I worked hard and I did more for others, then maybe I could then properly earn my place. When life became overwhelming, I told myself to hide it. You cannot let people see how weak or how sad or how hurt you are. In other words, in the words of the Ice Queen, conceal, don't feel. But something interesting happened. It turned out, apparently, I wasn't as good as hiding it as I thought I was. The people in my life could see it as plain as day. It was apparently so obvious. My friends, of course, they were patient with me. And when they saw how lost I was and had trouble figuring things out, that's when they decided to step in. There's a part of me that still feels guilty whenever people have to check in on me. Like, oh, great. I am now inconveniencing them. They now need to drop everything to care about me. But that's just it. They care about me. They love me. They see my strengths and my weaknesses, my dreams and my fears, my hopes, and even my pettiness. And they still choose me. There was never a question of whether or not they should help me. They just did. That's what showing up is. That's what love is. How beautiful is it to have people in your life who you can share everything with? Victories, defeats, precious memories. Because of the programming I was fed in my formative years, I tried so many times to suppress my true emotions, to make sure everyone else was comfortable around me, to make sure that my presence had to serve I tried so many times to suppress my true emotions, to make sure everyone else was comfortable. that there's this belief that my presence had to have some type of purpose, had to serve some type of purpose in order to be welcomed. So imagine how incredible it felt to find people who love me simply as I am, for who I am. That my existence in their lives is the gift. I tell my friends all the time that I am truly blessed to have found them. And they say the same to me. I am not a burden. I'm a blessing. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue to stay safe. I hope you continue to stay informed. And I hope you continue to stay hydrated. But most importantly, I hope you come back. Stay tuned.